In this video, I want to show you how to create a row with a background and a overlay color. So as you can see here, I've created this. This is the image I used, and you can see there's a kind of like a blue overlay to this background on this row. And as you may notice, there's actually two different rows here. I have one row with all this text and the headline, and the second row with the buttons. It's actually a two-column row. So to do that, what I did is I opened up the live editor, and you'll see if you go into row options there and scroll down, there's actually no background image defined. This is actually not something that you want to select here, because the CSS code that you need to use for that, it just won't work when you select an image for this, because there's some extra stuff that OptimizePress will add into that on the back end that wouldn't allow the transparency to come through. So we don't do it there. So what you do is when you are in row options, you will need to define a row CSS class, and in this example I wrote in blue overlay. Now when we go over to page settings and other scripts, you'll see currently I only have this CSS code in. Now this is the CSS code. If you noticed in the row options we typed in the word blue overlay. You just add a little period before that to define that that's the CSS class you would like to target for this CSS. And to add the overlay to the background, this is what you need for that. All this other stuff is just some other settings here to make the background fixed, so it gives you an illusion of scrolling through the background image. And this makes it stretch, the width of the page. And of course you want to define the URL for your background image here as well, and you do that with this code. It's all pretty straightforward, once you get the hang of it. So it's pretty simple. I will put the code for this down in the comments of the video.